Hey, Deadly here, bringing you 10 tips on how to make and keep money. Tip 1. When you don't have a lot of money, try your hardest to minimize the costs that you put out. Join a guild that has free repairs and such, and always place bids. Never buy out an item unless it's almost the same amount, because that adds up to a lot. It adds up to thousands and thousands of gold. Right now I'm at 20,000 gold, but I just bought 310 flight speed for all 10 of my characters, and donated 8,000 gold to the guild bank so they could buy the 7th tab. Next tip, and it's kind of obvious, it's to maximize profit. Now, here's an example. You see how this crossfire carbine is over 1,000 gold cheaper than the other one? That's a pretty big mistake. You normally only want to undercut them like 100 to 200 gold, because it'll still sell. That's just too much of an undercut, and if you only undercut by a little bit, they're still going to buy yours if someone wants it, and you get all that extra gold. Tip 3, set aside one character to be your money-making character, i.e. the character you send all the items to that you want to put on the auction, and he's going to be the majority money holder. 50% of my money is on him, and that's to help me make more money, because if you don't have the money to put towards investments, you normally won't get any returns on what you do, and you'll only be making minuscule amounts of money. Tip 4, work with what you're comfortable with. And what I mean by that is, if you can't find a way to make money with engineering, pick a different profession, one that you're able to make money with a lot easier. Like 4 of my tunes are alchemists right now, because transmute elements is a very good money-making profession, way to get money. And tip 4, work with what you're comfortable with. What that means is, if you can't find a way to make money with engineering, pick a different profession. My money-making profession is alchemy. Transmute living elements is always a good way to make money, and on my server definitely, because lives are going for 10 gold each, and heirs are going for 30 gold, so that triples my investment. Plus all of my 4 alchemists are transmute, so then you add the transmute procs that I get from that. It adds up very quickly how much money I get. Like, let's see what I proc here. 14 air? Garbage, no proc. But yeah, that's a good way to make money. Tip 5, get a auction helper add-on. You see I have Auctionator. It's the one I like more than Auctioneer. It's the one that I prefer, and it really helps save time, plus maximize my profit potential by showing me better deals. Like, you can see that volatile lives are going for 1/3 the price of heirs, which I just crafted. I noticed also that selling in stacks of 1, normally the majority of the stack sells, plus they go for more than a big stack would go for, so I post them as stacks of 1 instead of 1 stack of 14. Tip 6, try to have your gathering character in a guild with bountiful bags perk. It's a level 20-ish perk, and it really adds up. So this is my Skinner Herbalist, and he's in a level 25 guild. He's the only character in a high-level guild. Yeah. This is really optional on who you're tipping, but you can save a lot of money by tipping low. Like, the normal amount I see people tip is 100 gold, and that's considered low to me. Like, I should be tipping around 2 to 300 if I need something crafted by someone else, because just the amount of money I have. But if you tip low, you'll save a lot of money. In the long run, it's just considered rude if you don't tip the whole amount that you could. This is the biggest problem that I see all the time. It's tip 8. Don't put all of your profit-making potential into one idea or item or thing. Like, if you just work the auction house, you can get pretty good at it, but it's not really a good idea to do that. You should always be putting in to other ideas, such as the way I do it with my professions, and you should also be gathering professions, just to keep it so that if something goes wrong, like if you're only buying volatiles and somehow the volatile market crashes, let's say in the next patch they put out a volatile thing that makes it so that you can instantly transform volatiles into other volatiles, then the price would become even, probably around 10 gold, and you'd lose all of the money you put into it, especially if you had a big reserve of volatiles. Another good way to make money with professions is to augment the professions with other professions, meaning right now carnelians are going for 35 gold each, which adds up to 105 gold, I think, yes. And Heart Blossom is going for very cheap. So Inferno Rubies are going for 120 gold, which means if I would make Inferno Rubies and then cut them with my JC, I would make about 100 gold off each one, and that's not including procs. So that would be a huge money-making cache there. With tip number 9, also rely on people's laziness. As you've seen there, Inferno Rubies were a lot cheaper uncut than cut, but most people will buy the cut version just to save themselves time from looking for a JC if they are not one. And finally, tip 10, avoid money sinks if you can barely afford them. Meaning, since I have 20,000 gold, I can buy this pair of bracers if I needed them, but that would put me under 10,000 gold, and I very dislike being that low on money, so I wouldn't buy them. I'd farm the VP on one of my tunes to buy them. So yeah, avoid money sinks at all costs unless you can afford them. Some of the mistakes I see a lot in people trying to make money is spamming professions in trade. There was a time for that where it would actually make you money if you were spamming a trade all day, but it's a lot more productive to get out of town, start leveling an alt to maybe help you in making money that way. So just don't stay in town all day like I did in this video. Another mistake I see all the time is people becoming greedy when they get rich. Like my friend, he was making arrows one time back in Wrath, and it would make him a lot of money, but he used all of his money to try to make even more with the arrows, and then this weird patch rolled around and it made arrows obsolete, so he lost all of his money, like 20,000 gold back in Wrath, which I guess was a lot. The main thing I do with my money that I have it is I spread the wealth. I will just randomly buy thousands upon thousands worth of items, golden items, and then just dump them into the guild bank. Yeah, I mean, it makes everybody else's job a little easier. And money in this game is kind of like, if you have it, it's like meh. If you don't have it, it's like, I gotta have it. So since I have it, I am like meh about money.